Welcome back. How would you like to earn a living diving into a cesspool of human and chemical waste? In Mexico, there are few takers for such dirty and dangerous work, but somebody's got to do it. And when the sewer system clogs, they send in sewer divers to fix the problem. Here's our report. It's the bowels of one of the world's largest and most polluted cities, where disease runs rampant and the stench is sickening. Human excrement, toxic waste, rotten cadavers, all flowing right beneath the pavement. To most, the thought of working in a sewer would be revolting, and the sewers of Mexico City are as disgusting as any on earth. But this man, Carlos Barrios, has just given up a comfortable desk job for the opportunity to swim in them. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and Carlos is pulling a dead dog out of the sewer. He's making sure that the wastewater of Mexico City, known as the Monster, stays where it belongs.
It's like a big monster who show you their teeth and trying to bite you.
Located in a massive basin, Mexico City is a crowded industrial colossus. Its sewer lines stretch for thousands of miles, some following channels dug by the Aztecs. The sewers are severely overtaxed. Not only must they accommodate runoff from the mountains, but also the waste from the toilets and sinks of 19 million people. The slightest blockage can send sewage flowing into the streets and subways, or worse, into the homes of thousands.
We pull up all the things you can imagine. You can see chairs, cars, all kind of waste. Anything you like is in the drain.
At the age of 45, Carlos decided to leave his job as an accountant to join the team that keeps these sewers flowing.
I have worked for the city about 24 years. When I get bored of the office job, the opportunity came for me to dive, and I took it. It was a great change for me. I changed my life completely.
For $500 a month, Carlos swims through human waste to repair drain pipes and pumps and to clear blockages. Not many people want to dive into a cesspool no matter how bored they were at the office. But there's another reason Carlos spends his days wading through human and chemical waste.
Le gusta mucho nadar, bucear. Le gusta mucho.
Carlos may enjoy his work, but his wife, Monica, is not quite as enthusiastic.
Representa cierto peligro para él. Cada vez que se va, rezo por él, para que todo salga bien y esté bien él.
Monica has good reason to worry. When Carlos took this job, he was well aware of the dangers. The sewer divers train constantly. They know that in this line of work, preparation can make the difference between life and death, particularly because most of the time they are working blind. With chunks of sewage and black sediment floating around their faces, they cannot see. They don't see anything in the wastewaters. Above ground, Carlos's boss, Julio, tests his ability to manipulate equipment without the sense of sight, just as he must do in the sewers.
¿Qué es lo que tocas? Quiero que me digas de qué tamaño es. 1 metro, correcto. Camines 2 pasos hacia adelante del carrete. ¿Qué es? Cable que llevas en el cinturón. Con calma, no hay prisa para hacerlo. Por aquí.
Keeping Mexico City free from flooding sewers is a non-stop job. Carlos's mission is to descend into the sludge beneath a busy intersection with his partner, trudge through a river of swift-moving sewage, assess the pipes for repairs, and get out unscathed. Through the foul waters and noxious fumes, Carlos radios Julio to let him know their progress. They find some cracks in the pipe walls, but it's nothing to worry about for now. Back at the base, the team receives an emergency call.
Julio, ¿cómo tiene llamada telefónica? Julio,
The Alcolco pumping plant has a mysterious blockage and it needs to be cleared immediately. Someone will have to plunge into the toxic waters to uncover the problem. Once again, the dirty job falls to Carlos.
I'm gonna suit up, I'm gonna dress up, and I'm going to get down and search it.
Con calma, mucho cuidado. Si llega a suceder algo, con mucha calma, no se desesperen, yo soy el que toma la determinación, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces vas a tener mucha seguridad, es la vida de Carlos, no ve abajo, entonces vamos a mantenerlo seguro, ¿no? ¿Ok? Vámonos.
Carlos has no idea what to expect. He must be ready for anything. Garbage and human waste aren't the only things dumped into these sewers. Julio's team alone has hauled out more than a dozen corpses, most of them murdered victims. Alone in this dark, claustrophobic environment, Carlos must remain calm and focused. Confusion can mean death.
I can feel this darkness, this loneliness, and I concentrate in my work, because if you begin to think about the danger you begin to be in panic.
Carlos tries not to think about the soup of bacteria he's swimming in, including tetanus, typhoid, and cholera. His suit protects him, but it isn't armor. A sharp puncture could wreak havoc.
If the suit is cut and you cut our skin also, you have to get to the hospital because of the environment. It's very contaminated.
After a half-hour search, Carlos locates the obstruction.
Aquí encuentro un objeto metálico. Voy a tocarlo para ver qué es.
Enterado.
Mira, es un objeto redondo. Tiene agujeros.
Enterado. Amárralo y tú me dices para tensar acá arriba y me indicas cuando regreses a la canastilla.
The obstruction turns out to be a rusty wheel from an old sewage pump. Once they've located it, the team makes swift work of the problem. It's been a successful mission for Carlos.
¿Ese es el agitador?
But before he can undress, he must be washed and scrubbed down with a disinfectant. In his new job, Carlos has found a renewed sense of purpose.
I feel like I'm being someone who makes the people live better. That kind of sense of being good, be helpful, and to be in a job that makes the people have a good service.
With infinite amounts of sewage to tend to, Carlos has plenty to keep him busy in the bowels of Mexico City. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Inside Story. If you have any questions or comments about the show, why don't you email us at englishnews@atv.com.hk. We'd like to hear your views. That's it from us for now. We'll see you again, same time, same place next week. I'm Kelly Teo. Thanks for watching.
you.